Mm. Huh? Huh? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, gosh. Ready? What is this? Hazelnut. Hazelnut. I specifically said caramel macchiato. You know, no. What? Trying to do a book review here. Psychic Son. Christopher Galvez. I'm what? It's recording. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sophisticated Comfort. I'm your host for this journey, Currie Rankin. Today we're going to be talking about a good friend of mine, Christopher J. Galvez. Now, Christopher, he's an author who wrote at least 2 books that I know about. The first one being The Psychic Son. The second one, 5 Seconds Till Dark. Today, I'm going to review one of those 2 books, The Psychic Son. You see, Christopher wrote this, and I was one of the first people to actually read in its entirety this manuscript. It was a wonderful book. Wonderful, absolutely phenomenal book. Typically I'm not into the paranormal thrillers, if you will, but I can say that Chris did a fantastic job piquing my interest. The protagonist, the antagonist, it made me laugh, it made me, shoot, I got a button that just came undone. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties. The Psychic Son, what can I say? It had me from the first page all the way to the last. It was one of those books that I just couldn't put down. I remember his writing process. Whenever he would send me certain portions and then I would read them. And then one day he sends me the entirety of the book. It was absolutely phenomenal. I asked him, Chris, are you going to be making other books? And he said absolutely. He's very, very creative. I found the story fantastic, the characters well developed. I'm not going to spoil anything, but he may or may not have done something to one of my favorite characters, and I'm telling you, Chris Galvez, if you ever come back over... No, we're going to cut that out. We're going to cut that out. No, he's not going to see that. Jesus. Anyway. The Psychic Son, what can I say that I haven't already said? Good character development, original story. You relate to the main character, you relate to the secondary and tertiary characters. The creativity that it took to actually make this particular book, I'll be the first to say I don't possess that creativity. That's why I was asked to review it, not write it. So, if I had to put it on a scale of 5 stars, I would give it 2 thumbs up. Absolutely 2 thumbs up. Did I say stars? Did I say stars? Oh. So, my friends out there, This is Sophisticated Comfort coming at you saying you need to buy the Psychics. Is that an ad? Is that an ad, really? This is a disaster. Absolute disaster. My friends, I highly recommend that anybody would purchase The Psychic Sun. He has it on Amazon. He has it in paperback. I would say that the overall tenor of the book is fantastic. The overall story, the characters, everything. I thoroughly enjoyed this reading. I actually sat down and was devouring these as he was sending it to me. Then he gave me the hardback version. The softcover version, and it was there were certain parts that he had changed, but it added to the overall story. I definitely see this as a series or a combination of books, maybe going into the details of other characters. However, the only disappointing part I found of this book was that it ended. I can't say that about a lot of books, but I can say that I was the only disappointment I found was when the story ended, when there were no more pages to read. It was it touches on a lot of relevant topics today for younger people, but also in the world as a whole. It was very well done, very well put together. The story keeps your interest, but don't take my word for it. I'm sure others will perform reviews, but I'm not just saying this because Chris is my friend. He entrusted me with this because he knew that I would be critical about it, because I am a reader, I love to read. And he definitely touched on all of the right topics. So, like I said, don't take my word for it, take other people's words for it, but I would highly suggest you read it and judge for yourself. The greatest judge is going to be the person that's reading it. How it resonates with you is how it resonates with you. So in closing, The Psychic Sun, highly recommend it. 2 thumbs way up. 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely great work for his first outing. My next review will actually be for a second book by Christopher Galvez called 5 Seconds Till Dark. But until then, this is Sophisticated Comfort coming at you. I'm warming myself by the fire, and I will see y'all next time.